first off, the guy on that team that you first comes to mind is Dortch. I mean, what do they do that manages to get him open despite teams trying to scheme against him every week?
Well, they're gonna try to get him involved in the game. Obviously, they do a lot of RPOs, they do a lot of quick up tempo things, and he's a pretty good player. He's been there for the last couple of years, and it's been encouraged to kind of get a chance to play him this week.
Is he someone who's going to be given a look to pretty much all those corners and all those DBs, in your defensive backfield for the most part?
I'll tell you what, he lines up mainly in the slot position, so he'll be matched up with his safeties, and so that'd be a pretty good matchup there. So we feel pretty confident with that. Can't wait to see how it works out.
Archie, as a whole, how do you feel about the progression of your unit?
I think getting better every single week. Like I said, the main thing we talked about a few weeks ago was being consistent. I think they're trying to do that. All starts with communication. And again, they're doing a lot better job with that as well. And, those are things that we can't control, and that's what they've been trying to control.
Confidence pretty high with that group?
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? We've got to always believe in yourself, and again, it comes back to those things as far as that communication and having the ability to trust each other on the field. So, and they're doing that.
When you talk about that consistency, you guys are putting together a good game against Virginia Tech, and then you have that moment like when, two guys are right there with the receiver and neither one finishes the play with the tackle. How much do you really have to keep reminding those guys, young ones and old ones, about finishing plays, and that one big one will hurt you?
Absolutely. I mean, just like you said, always reminding them, young or old. And I think that, that's something you got to always stay on them. I don't care what age of the player is. You want to always strive for perfection. That's what their guys are trying to do every single day. It's trying to be perfect, and you've got to always try to play with that mindset. And I think each week they want to do that more and more, and you'll see that more and more each week.
I saw in terms of plays per game week, it's one of the most up-tempo teams in the country. How are you guys preparing for that? And how much has your experience playing teams like a UCF or a Syracuse helped you?
Yeah, well, that's definitely helped, and we practice a different way a little bit, and I think the guys are well in shape, and they're ready for those kind of games. We do a lot of up-tempo stuff during practice already, even when we don't play up-tempo teams. So they'll be ready, for the fast pace of the game. They'll be ready for it.
What else do you see from their offense in terms of the new quarterback that they've got in there and some of their other pass catchers?
Well, I'll tell you what, all the receivers are really good as far as catching the ball. They do a good job trying to get open in space, and this new quarterback, he'll try to take shots downfield, and they feel pretty comfortable with him. You don't see too much of a lag off in regards to him being back there, being started his first game. So, it'll be a good challenge for us.
I'm sure the guys are seeing a lot on social media. They probably know what's at stake Saturday. How have they been so far this week as far as staying focused?
Well, when they come in here, they're focused. They don't talk anything about any social media. These guys are trying to get better every single week, every single day. So their challenge is understanding we got a new opponent and getting locked in and prepared for them. So that's all I've seen from them, is them trying to get prepared for this style offense this week, and that's what matters right now.
If we were to go back about 6 weeks, when you guys were 2-3 coming off the UCF loss, if we would have told you, coaches, players, that 6 weeks later you would be in this spot right now on the precipice of a Coastal Division title, would you have believed me, or what would you have said to that?
Oh, you're doggone right we believed it. We never give up. Okay, and that's what we pride ourselves on. We got a lot of good toughness, effort, and great attitude. So that's going to always be in this room. Starts from the head coach, Coach Narduzzi, and it's filtered down through all the assistant coaches, and the kids believe in that, and they come to work every day with that mindset.
From that UCF game, Syracuse, are there some things you guys have tweaked in how you prepare from those games to this that you've just learned going through the season?
Yeah, well, just like everything, as we get older, we get more experience, we get more knowledge on how to attack things differently. And, with those games, that's helped us be able to form out practice and things of that nature a little bit differently that be able to help.
Good. Well, Coach, thank you for your time.
All right, appreciate it.